Hi everyone, welcome to today's craft program. My name is Dabney. I'm the young adult librarian with Twin Lakes Libraries and I use they, them pronouns. So for today's episode, it's going to be a little bit different than what I've done in the past because typically I'm showing you what's going to be in your take-home craft bag and then we do the craft together. But we're not doing that this week because we're talking about upcycling crafts and ideas, and I was like, that might be a little bit weird for me to just be putting some random trash in bags and be like, go take this home. I feel like it'd be better if you look around wherever you're at and find things that you can use there. And another reason for this is because I took all the recycling yesterday. It was just one of those things. I was like, I finally have a car again. I can take the recycling. So I took all the recycling. So the materials we would generally be working with are gone now. But we still have a lot of things we can talk about and look at. And I'll have kind of a handout and some coloring pages and stuff for you to pick up. So upcycling, I feel like, is a good thing to tie in with the All Together Now summer reading program theme. Because all of us, we're all sharing this planet, we're all together on this planet, and we can all do things to make it a little bit better. And one of those things is upcycling and recycling. So, if you are able to recycle things, I would encourage you to do that. I'll have links in the video notes for local recycling resources. And one thing about recycling is if you come to the library, we have recycling bins in the libraries. That does not mean bring your recycling from home and drop it off here. That's not what they're for. It's if you're in the library and you've got some notes or whatever you're working on and then you're like, oh, I don't need these. Instead of throwing them away, put them in the recycling. You get a drink from the vending machine. Recycle the can here because the cans, we take those to a place called Buddy's Recycling. They recycle the cans for us, and then they take that money that you would get for selling them your aluminum cans, and they give it to one of the animal shelters, ARF. So this is just a good cycle of good things happening just locally, and it always makes me feel good to think about. Okay, so let's look at some ideas, some things that, maybe you could do. One thing, when you're looking at the recycling list, usually you'll find out that there's things that can't be easily recycled. And those things you can still make stuff with. So for example, locally, I think they don't take number 5 plastics. If I'm wrong, sorry. But I feel like that's something I've read for a long time. Number 5 plastics are ones that you can use again and again. So, for if you have a water bottle and it's a 1 or 2 plastic, you just need to use that and recycle it. Let it go. It's not meant to be used forever. And you can read about that. Definitely do some research on all this because it's very interesting. But number 5 plastics you can keep using. So this is one we had perler beads in, and I have this at the library because I feed the squirrels behind the main library. They're very cute. So I put some squirrel food in here and I walk over there and I dump it out. So this is my squirrel food bucket. It is a multi-purpose bucket. It can be used for a lot of things. So for example, one thing we do with our containers here is we have a Lego corner at my branch, and some of the teens and then me and my assistant, we worked hard to sort all the Legos by color, and now they are living, some of them, in this Twizzler box. Some of them are in this glass jar. My mom gives me a lot of glass jars because she loves candles, and so I have these over there. I kind of want to try to phase out the glass jars because I'm a little bit paranoid that they're going to get dropped someday and break. But for now, that's what it is. And you can come look at it, and it's very aesthetic. It's just this rainbow of Legos. And this is a frosting container. And crayons. These frosting containers I use a lot for storage and craft supplies. So if you're here, you'll probably see a lot of these around. Different jars. You can do like, they're just innumerable crafts and projects you can do with jars. I kind of got obsessed recently, like this year, with phasing out my use of plastics at home. So instead of having everything in plastic containers, I'm like trying to do it in glass. And so I've been saving a lot of containers. Like, I buy jam, I save the jam jar, and I use it and, make soup, put it in these little jars. So my fridge is just full of glass jars. And so is my freezer, and I should definitely get better at labeling them because some of them I'm like, I don't remember what this is. But this is a craft we did, and I think it's in one of the older craft videos, which if I can find the link, I'll link it. But we took Epsom salt and chalk, and we rubbed the chalk over the Epsom salt, got it colored, so we made our own, like, kind of colored sand. It's salt, but whatever. If you can buy colored sand, and it's kind of expensive, or you can make it really cheaply doing this, and that's gonna give you like a longer craft project, which can be fun if you just want to like kill some time. And you can also kind of blend your own colors with the different chalks. So yeah, we layered that, and that's what that is. Jars, other things I've made, candles in jars, I do that a lot. You can put little tea lights in there. It's just lots and lots of things. I wish I had it with me. I made a kind of like a snow globe with a jar. So I had like laminated a picture and hot glued it to the lid, and then put it in this jar with water and glitter. And I made that probably 10 years ago, and I still have it at home, and it still looks great, and I am very impressed because I didn't think it would hold up that well, but the picture hasn't faded, and it's still really fun to just shake it, and so that is something you can do. And then a couple more involved crafts that are fun. This is one I found on Pinterest, and we have it at the library, and it gets a lot of attention because people are like, oh, it's so cute, it's a Bulbasar. And this one is made from, like, I think it was some kind of Coca-Cola bottle. So we cut it. There are rocks in here. I don't think there's any soil because this is a fake succulent plant that I got from the Dollar Tree. And so if I can find the video for this, I'll link that too. But yeah, we just painted the bottle. There's like a little template where you can cut out these shapes, glue it on, drew some little bits, did the rocks in the plant, and it's really easy. The main thing is just like making sure you're shaping your bottle and then getting everything situated nicely, and it's so cute. You could probably do this with a real plant. And I think I was thinking about succulents. There are like some you can just find like in the woods when you're out walking. They're pretty hard to kill, so you could definitely harvest some, take it home, try planting them. If you come to the library, you could definitely ask me for some pieces from my jade plant to plant, and I'll give them to you because the cats knock them off, and then I just have all these little jade plant pieces hanging around. So that is just a little, I forgot I had one more thing. This is a cookie tray that I do intend to recycle, but I was like, this is a really nice thing for if you're just doing some desk organizations. You can put stuff in here and be like, oh, I've got paper clips, I've got little rolls of washi tape, I've got push pins, whatever. This is, most cookie things come like this. Like this was from Walmart. They're just like chocolate chip cookies. So lots of things. So look around wherever you're at. See if you can find some things that might get thrown away. Save them from the trash. Make them into something else. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.